this week's 2-minute tip, I wanted to remind you that we are going to ask that your spouse be involved in some of the education and early conversations with us. Sometimes we get a little bit of pushback there, and I understand at first you're maybe just more curious than serious, and involving a spouse could mean some difficult conversations. But truly, we have to have those conversations. And so I tell people we're not going to them for permission. Don't feel like we need to do that. But you wouldn't make a buying decision, a large buying decision, even buying a car without having your spouse on board and understanding what's going on. Franchising is an investment, sometimes a lifetime investment, a 10-year franchise agreement, and understanding the process and how you're going about doing this, the education behind it, some of the terminology around franchising, having them involved in some of the early conversations is definitely going to help your cause. Even if a month or two in, you decide this isn't right for you. I generally tell people no doesn't mean never. No just means not right now. And so having your spouse involved will possibly not necessarily say, I have permission to do this. Mr. Testosterone doesn't need permission, right? But at least you know there's support. And both of you are walking forward with a vision of what this business is, what business ownership is going to look like. And so my suggestion is bring them on in the early calls, even if it's a conversation around, I'm getting educated on our options to diversify our income. Doesn't mean that you're going to do this full time. It doesn't mean that you're necessarily definitely going to do it, but you need their support in this major life decision, and everything will definitely go smoother. Also, when we start to work together, I'm going to ask some sort of tough questions around you, and it's great to have your spouse involved and able to say, you know what, I know maybe she doesn't think that that's a strength of hers, but every day I see her organize something, and project management would definitely be right up her alley. Or I know he thinks he's afraid of sales, but he can talk to anybody in a room if he has passion for what he's talking about. Those types of conversations between the two of you and between us are going to give us a better chance of success in actually finding a great business for you. I hope that helps.